Hey, everybody. Anthony Morrison here, and welcome to tonight's Success Connection. I see lots and lots of people already saying, what's up in the chat box. If you can hear me, just say yes in the chat box for me so that I can say, I'm just looking here, I'm looking. All right, I see lots and lots of people saying yes in the chat box. You can hear me very good. So I don't have my webcam on. I am still a little bit under the weather, unfortunately. We have had, for those of you that are here last week, then obviously you know that I had a slight issue with my teeth. I'm going to have to go to see, and sorry, I'm pulling my desk up again. I know I did this last week, but a little bit easier for me to stand. So anyway, I've got to have a tooth pulled, unfortunately, and it's just still killing me. So until it's well, they can't pull it, and so until I can get it to quit hurting, I guess, and get the infection down, I am stuck with a bunch of pain in my face. So it has not been, I would say, the best last couple of weeks, but nevertheless, we're still plugging forward, doing some awesome stuff, and creating some good experiences for you guys, and creating some good, really, I think, a great business and a great training and a great opportunity for you guys to be able to make some money with yet another digital business here, kind of centered around the Instagram model. So for those of you that are new to the Success Connection, I want to welcome you to tonight's training. Hopefully you will love it as much as I do, and as much as everyone else has promised me that they do. Important little housekeeping. Number one, we do not cover anything specific on the Success Connection, specific to any of our courses, in other words. So if you've come in from Partner with Anthony or the Ambassador program or Inbox Inner Circle course or any of that, this training is completely free for you. Doesn't cost you anything. There's no monthly fees for it. That's weird. I've been getting that question a lot lately. I've been doing this for years and doing it completely free, okay? But it's not specific to the courses that we sell. It's a one for all type thing. So we do this training and it fits for everybody. Really what we focus on right now is building digital businesses for you. So while a lot of our courses teach, I don't know, email marketing, affiliate marketing, list building, all that kind of stuff, what we focus on here is building you your very own standalone business, and then allowing you to take that business and make it grow, right? In the last 6 months, we've built a lot of businesses for our students, and we do actually do the building, right? So we build, and you'll see tonight, we're giving you some of the pages and the steps to what I think will be a great business. It's a business centered around Instagram. And one of the things that, at least anyway, that I am that I'm kind of interested in is seeing how well you guys will be able to do with this type of business. What's been super interesting to me is inside of our Facebook group, and of course we want you guys to join our Facebook group as much as I possibly can, right? Like, stay in our Facebook group and use our Facebook group because our Facebook group is an awesome way, for you to be able to stay connected with us, but also just to learn from each and every person that's in the group, right? I've seen a lot of people saying that they had massive success with this. Like, I've seen people in the group saying that they've sold, and I think Abby posted just the other day, like, she had sold a lot of the YouTube course that we built. So these programs do work, right? Like, 100%, they do work. You can make money with it. There's definitely an opportunity for you to be able to, make money with this. It's just a matter of kind of I think anyway, it's just a matter of staying involved, right? How many of you can commit to staying involved? Just say yes if that's you. You're a big yes, 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 yes. And what I mean by staying involved is actually paying attention to, to what we're doing, and then always, and I think this is the most important thing, always having an expectation of yourself. Okay. Now, what does that actually mean, and why am I saying that? I think that having an expectation of yourself, okay, is important, because if you don't have an expectation between today and tomorrow, or between, say, this Thursday and next Thursday, of things that you need to get done, then you kind of flounder around, right? And that's the reason why you've heard a lot of people say, hey, it's important to have an accountability coach, right? Or something of that nature. The fact of the matter is, if you put in the work, you can get the results. In fact, let me show you something really quick. This is from our Facebook group, okay? And this is one of our students in the Facebook group. All of those partner notifications right there are notifications where he's being notified that he's generated a commission, and this is with the Partner with Anthony program. And the only reason I want to show this is because I know that not all of you are active in the Facebook group, even though I whine and cry and dag you and plead you and pay you and all of this stuff. And you can even see that what he says is he's getting email notifications makes him happy, not because he earned a commission, because I know through Anthony we're about to change someone's life by putting him or her into this program. Congratulations to all the students, and I look forward to hearing your success stories. What's interesting about this is I mean, you can look at these numbers, like where it says partner notification 12, partner notification 22. I'm pretty sure that those are like rolled up notifications, meaning he's got like 100 in here, right? And this is his inbox where he's getting notifications from us that he's earned a commission. So I only show you this because I don't get on here and show too many of the testimonials and stuff like that, but I want to inspire you. Like, how many of you get inspired when you see something like this? Just give me a big yes. Okay, I see yeses coming in. And the reason I want to do this is because we're entering a phase for our business where, we're creating enough for you to be able to fill your inbox with things just like this. Okay, like you could literally fill your inbox with notifications, order notifications, all of these things just like this. There's absolutely no reason in the world why you can't have the same type of results. The only difference in what he's able to do and what you're doing is that he is actually holding himself accountable. And I see him in here every single week talking about, here's my results, or here's what I've done, or here's what other people have done. And I think that when you do that, okay, I mean, I really do. I think that when you do this, you have a better opportunity to be successful. How many of you would agree with me on that? Just say yes if you agree with me. Okay, I see lots and lots and lots of yeses. Very good. So my goal with you guys is to help you build a business, okay? It's to help you build a business, to critique some of the work that you do, and then also to give you what you need to be successful, because there are people that are successful. In fact, here's another one. You can see right here, Susan Beasley. And how cool is this? She literally said she's on a trip out of town, it looks like in Spain, and she's getting partner notifications, she's made money. Now, mind you, these are with the Partner with Anthony program, right? So I get it, I understand, but then how about this, okay? How about this one? This is Abby, okay? And you guys know that I told you Abby obviously has done really well. Abby has made $350, okay? So far it's generated close to $350 in revenue today. And that was literally around the YouTube business. So check that out. So she's made this kind of money centered around the YouTube business. And the YouTube business is a free business that we built right here on the Success Connection together, right? So I wanted to start tonight off by showing you guys some of the successful students that are posting in this Facebook group for a couple of reasons. Number one, because I know that that the monotony of getting on and listening, and it's like, well, we've got to do all of this work and all of these things. I realize that that can sometimes take a toll on you, right? Because hey, at the end of the day, your goal is to be successful, but it doesn't always come overnight, right? And if you see other people are successful, at the very least, this is going to give you the proper mindset to say, okay, look, wow, there are people that are in here crushing it each and every week. I can do this too. But here, what's different about me and them? Oh, they're in the Facebook group every single week. They're posting every single week. They're helping people every single week. Like if you look at the traits, we talk about the traits between, successful people and unsuccessful people all the time, right? Like that's one of the things that that we're constantly discussing is what is a trait? Like what trait makes you successful and somebody else not successful? And I truly believe that it's being engaged, it's being holding yourself accountable, and it's being involved, right? And if you look at each one of these people that are posting these success stories, they're involved on a daily basis. So I just want to give you that because I'm not here for entertainment purposes. I'm really only here to help you guys succeed. And I want to give you everything that you need to succeed, but I also want you to be able to take that and understand how to use it to be successful, okay? So we've started off tonight with a few testimonials from people. That's rare, but I wanted you to see it because I think it's inspiring, right? I'm not giving you a testimonial to buy something. I'm just giving you a testimonial to hopefully inspire you to actually do what it is that we're teaching, right? And I think that that's super, super, super important. All right. So let's take a quick look. All right. We will pull back up on the screen here. Let's take a very quick look at, let's see, we'll pull it up on the screen. Take a quick look at my whiteboard and let's talk about your Instagram business. Okay. So what we've been doing and what we're doing tonight, we're building your Instagram business, okay? Now, this is the funnel for this Instagram business, and what I'm gonna do is I'll make sure that I go through this funnel with you very clearly for those of you that are new, because there's pieces of this puzzle that we've basically are giving you or have already given you, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to redraw it down here, the Instagram funnel, okay? So this is kind of what we're going to be doing basically tonight on the Success Connection. So let's just look at the funnel. The funnel starts off with an opt-in, okay? An opt-in box here, okay? And that opt-in box is going to give them a free report, okay? So obviously all businesses start with traffic, okay? So we've got traffic coming in, and then we've got this opt-in. All right, now, what is an opt-in? What does it mean? And what have we given you? Well, we've already built out the 5 ways to profit opt-in for you, okay? So if you're new, you'll get all these pages tonight. This is page 1 that we built. So I built this one for you, or my designers did. You get that for free. This is page 2 that we built, and you should already have this page. And we built this completely free. So this again is the entry point to your business, okay? This is opt-in number 3. We built this and we gave this to you already as well. And as you can see, this is the opt-in to get the 5 ways to profit from Instagram report as well. Now, last week, okay, I bought 2 pages from our students, okay? This is the first page that I bought from one of our students. You will get this completely free tonight. Everybody say thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, this page cost me $100. I give it to you completely free. One of our students built it. I think it looks amazing, and I think it's going to do very well, okay? So very, very good page that was built here. And then page number 5, opt-in number 5, again, built by one of our students. You get this completely free, and you'll get it tonight. Okay, and of course these all have little exit pops. So what does this actually mean, and what is it doing for you? Well, these are your opt-in pages. Okay, so I'm going to highlight it in green because we've already given you this, and if you don't have it, that's okay, because we will be giving it to you tonight completely free. All right, so if you're new, don't worry, we always keep you up to date. We never let you fall behind just because you're a new student. We always are going to catch you up and make sure that you have everything that you need to be able to be successful. Now, the next step in this process, okay, is that we have to give people the free report. All right, so we're promising them a free report. We need to give them that free report. We've already built that free report for you, and we give you that as well. So here is the free report. All right, so this is the free report. We've already given you this, but if you're a new student, you can grab this again tonight completely free at the end of the training. You'll be able to get this entire free report that you're able to then give away to people on behalf of your new business, okay? So this is the first step in the process. Before I go any further, okay, I told you that tonight I was going to buy more student pages, okay? So, and I also told you I was going to give you the 2 student pages that we've already built. So I've done that, okay? I've basically given you or told you that tonight you're able to get those 2 pages, those 2 opt-in pages that our students built, but I also said I was going to buy some more of these opt-in pages, okay? So before we go any further in the funnel, let's look at these opt-in pages that some of our students have built. And, again, this is one of the ones that I bought from last week. So what I wanted to do is take just a second to look at some of these new ones, okay? I picked out a few that I found in here, and I wanted to kind of critique them. So this is one that I saw in the Facebook group, and I felt like, this is not a terrible idea, by the way. But as you can see, this image back here is kind of out of sync, right? Like half of her chin is cut off and half of this is cut off. The bike is real blurry. Usually when we use images in a background setting like this, we want them to be very clear. So I think that while this is a good idea, I think maybe this photo might need to change. And I'm sorry, guys. Welcome Chloe to the Success Connection. She is, she's always with us. I see people laughing about Chloe. Yes, my dog is always barking. And normally she's making an appearance on the Success Connection. So yeah, all right, so anyway, she'll be quiet. All right, so anyway, we've got this page, like I said, not a bad idea. I probably would just maybe try to find a less blurry image maybe. Not a bad idea though for everybody to have from a conceptual standpoint. This was an edit that was done from our previous page, right? I believe this was Ken Trainer. And I said, hey, make sure everything matches up, okay? And now I feel like this page matches up and I'd like to buy it. So check this out. I told him last week, I said, hey, you've got to make sure that, everything matches on a page, right? Like you can't just have like this vacation getaway up here and then something weird after that, So basically, what I'm saying is adding this little video down here is pretty cool because look, it says, do you need more followers and more profits? Grab your free profit guide today. Like I really like the video that you had done and I like the entire setup. So this page I'd like to buy. This one be $100 for this new opt-in page, and next week all of you will get this completely free, okay? All right, very good, very good. I see lots of people saying that's awesome. Yep. So by the way, I'm buying this. You're getting it completely free, okay? So I believe it is Ken Trainer, okay, from Trainer Media, okay? So I love this one. I love the fact that you listened and you brought everything together. So you guys will get this page completely free next week along with this cool little video. We also have one that I believe Rachel did this one, and this one's not bad at all. I think that the only thing and the reason I brought this in is, look, I think it's important when you have words on a page that you can read them, and when you slap these words on top of all these things here, and then you blend, look, you got so many colors going on down here that when you put this here, the access my free download button, to me anyway, kind of blends in with all these other logos. Additionally, I probably wouldn't have anything about Apple or YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or any of this down here, because this whole thing is about Instagram, right? So trying to create focus. And I think we talked about focus last week, where we talked about try to make a focused approach to what you're doing when you're doing it. Because if we keep people like synergistically focused on what we want them to be focused on, we have a much higher chance of converting them, right? So don't get too out there with the, with the stuff that you put on your pages. Again, this is not a bad page at all. This is really good. I just probably would pull all these logos off and maybe put some kind of Instagram thing over here and make so that we can read this a little more, okay? And this is just me giving a quick critique on some of the pages that I've seen, okay? And these two were done by David and Maria, okay? And of course, you guys always build out pages that work really well with, for our businesses. And so I think it's very clean. I like the way you throw it on, these media pieces here. Sometimes that adds some perceived value, and really all it is that you're opening it up on that, right? And it's like people can read it on there, but it adds a little bit of perceived value to it. So I like this little product stack here. So David and Maria, if you guys would hook us up with both of these pages for $100, because they're kind of, it's using the same image and stuff, that would be great. I'd buy both of these for $100, so that basically next week everybody's getting 3 new pages. I'm spending a couple $100 on them, but you guys can get all 3 of these pages. How many of you would like this page, and this page as the entry point to your business to start off with next week, completely free? Just give me a big yes in the chat box if that's you. All right, very, very good. I see lots and lots and lots of yeses. Awesome. I see one person said no. I have no clue why you would say no. That does not even sound logical. But I'm not going to get mad today at that kind of stuff. All right, so anyway, so we're going to buy these 3 pages, all right? So that's where we're at in this particular business model. We're going to buy those 3 pages. So I just said I'm going to buy 3 new pages from you guys. That's going to be currently David and Maria, and then I believe it's Ken Trainer. Okay, so we're getting your pages, and you guys will all get those completely free next week. Now, if we look through the actual model, okay, we've given you that stuff. Again, when somebody opts in to get the free report, they basically go on your list, okay? So they go on your email list, so you already know that. And then from there, and I'm kind of trying to show you where things go, they go to this next page, okay? And let me just kind of draw out what this next page is. They go over here, and this is actually called a thank you and sales page, okay? Now this is the page I'm giving you guys tonight. Up at the top, they can download that free report that you just gave them. And then here is going to be a sales page for a book, okay? And that book can be anywhere from $4.95 to $19.95. It's completely up to you what you want to sell it for, okay? This is how we arbitrage, okay? This is how we start to, and of course you guys own your own list, so you've got the list here, so this makes total sense, all right? So but this new page, and this is the page that we're going to give you, and I'm going to kind of draw out the rest of the funnel before I give it to you, okay? So as you can see, you can download and you can buy, and then this person will become what we call a buyer, okay, if they buy the book. So you're going to have basically 2 types of people, all right, and you can kind of see that up in here. When you have a buyer, all right, and we've talked about this before, this buyer now knows 5 ways to profit, and they also know the complete profit strategy. Now, you are going to be selling a book, okay, on your sales page. And so just so that we're clear, we've already written this book for you. We're giving you the book next week because I'm making a few tweaks and adjustments and things like that. But the book is actually already written for you, okay? So super important for you to note that. Let me show you real quick. This is the book that I'm talking about, The Complete Guide to Instagram Profits, okay? So I think that's really awesome, right? How many of you like that? Just say yes. I see people saying yes. Okay, very good. All right, very good. So this book, I want you to understand something. I paid almost $400 for this book. I paid $400 to get this book done. It's a good 60 pages, yeah, 61 pages, and I paid about $400 to get it done, okay? So how many of you feel like we could sell that book, okay? We could sell that book for between $5 and $20, and it would be a good value to the person that's buying it. When I paid literally almost $400 to have that thing flowed out and properly put together. Just say yes. Okay, very good. Now, important to note this right here, okay? This is what they've bought at this point if they become a buyer. They have learned the 5 ways to profit from Instagram. They got that from the free report over here, okay? Then they have got the complete profit strategy, again, teaching them how to profit. So what we do is now we kind of circle back around and we say, what do they need, okay, at this point? And what they need is followers, okay? That's what they need. Because if they now know how to profit, the only way to profit is to get the followers. Does that make sense to everybody? So again, in a session a couple weeks ago, I talked about knowing the end game, focusing on that, and then teaching everything in between. So if the end game is they want to make money, let's focus on that to get them into our ecosystem. And then once we've shown them how to make money, let's show them the mechanism required to make it, which is the followers, right? How do we get them? And what we'll do is we'll teach this as a back-end service. And so I'm going to kind of draw like this and call this your back-end service, right? And so what we've done is, I won't teach you this, my brother Adrian will, but basically we know how to get, say, 5,000 followers for, I'm just making this up by the way, say $200, okay? And so this person out here needs followers. You know how to get them for $200. So now you can go and you can sell 5,000 followers for $500. And that's a $300 profit. And you don't actually have to do anything. You're just literally brokering, right? And so part of this becomes a service-based business, okay? A service-based business. I probably shouldn't highlight it in that. We're going to teach this later. Back-end service, okay? So we're going to teach you this method to get followers so that you can create this back-end service that you then can charge whatever you want for it, right? And this is a way to blend a service-based business with a digital business. And that's where real big money happens, okay? Is when you kind of blend the two. If you can help people get followers, once they've already learned how to profit from those followers, how many of you think they'll keep buying more and more followers from you? Just say yes. Very good. If you can show them a method to get more followers, and if you can broker a service to them to get more followers, you will be able to generate more revenue with, and it's almost like it's a built-in recurring revenue because people are going to continue to want to grow their business. That's just human nature. If we've got a business and it's doing well and we know how to profit, we're going to keep trying to profit more and more and more from it. Like, that's just what we do as humans, right? So we're going to teach you this back-end service, okay? So the back-end service, how to get followers, all of that good stuff is coming up in the next few sessions here on the Success Connection, because we're going to teach you an entire business model, and you don't actually have to do anything. It's just all about knowledge, right? That's really all it's about. In fact, just the other day, I was doing some solo ads, okay? And I know that a lot of you know what solo ads is. That's where when somebody has a big email list, you can go to them and say, hey, I want you to send an email for me, and I'll pay you 50 cents for every click that you generate to my list. and you're happy to do that, right? Well, I use basically I use agencies. I use services, if you will, just like you see here, where essentially what's happening is there's all these, and we'll just draw them out over here. There's all these solo ad guys. So these are solo ad senders, okay? So these are solo ad senders, and then there's this broker here, okay? And then there's me, and I'm paying 50 cents, okay? So I'm paying 50 cents, and this broker is paying them 40 cents, right? So there's a 10-cent profit to the broker, okay? So there's a 10-cent profit to the broker. Well, when you're buying them 100,000 clicks, 200,000 clicks in a week, that broker's making a lot of money. And just recently, I was introduced to these people, which cut out that 10 cents, where I'm able to save that 10 cents, right? And I'm making these numbers up. I actually pay about 60 cents a click on some, 50 cents on others. It really just depends. But my point is that you can do the same thing over here for Instagram, and you can basically become a broker that's not really doing anything. Okay, somebody else is doing all the work, which is getting all the followers, and somebody else is buying that service, just like I buy the solo ads, but you're making money in the middle because of one thing, and that is knowledge. Okay, brokers are in the knowledge business. All it is that they know something exists that you don't know about. Now, it doesn't mean that one day somebody won't circumvent you or something like that. That happens, right? But it's rare. And it takes a long time, and you make a good bit of money before that happens. So what we want to do is get your full business off the ground. So tonight, as I promised, okay, right here, I said I was going to give you the new sales page. All right, so let's talk about this page right here. Oops, we don't want to do it in that. We want to do it in highlighter green. Let's talk about this page right here in the funnel that we are giving you completely free tonight. I think you are going to love this page. It's really, really cool. All right, so let's just take, for example, okay, we'll just go back in here to my funnels. We're just going to use, for the sake of leaving these up here, we're going to use these as examples as your opt-in page, okay? Once someone opts in, they need to go to what we call a thank you page. Now, I want you guys to watch this very closely when I load this page. When I load this page, there's a spinning button here and a countdown timer that's counting down from 30 seconds, okay? And it says, thank you, we're preparing your download. What's happening is that once somebody opts in, say on this page, okay, they go here. It requires them to wait for 30 seconds to prepare the download. And the reason we do that is because we have a sales page built in here. It says, do you want to better understand Instagram marketing? At this point, it's now common knowledge that Instagram should be thought of, or should not be thought of as an ancillary social media platform. That is, in fact, one of the biggest and most important social networks for any internet marketer to consider. Right now, Instagram has over 1 billion active users, which is an insane number when you consider there are only 7.53 billion people on Earth. That accounts for 60% of adults using the internet, as well as 25 million businesses. This is a gigantic audience then, and it's one that's constantly growing. Whereas Facebook, which owns Instagram, has been slowing down slightly in the past few years, not to mention facing numerous high-profile scandals. Instagram has been going from strength to strength. So the detailed step-by-step guide, the value of Instagram is learn how powerful Instagram can be to your marketing arsenal, growing your audience, learn the best practices, tips, and tricks to grow, monetizing Instagram, different ways to make money building your profile. And then you see down here, order now and start profiting with Instagram, the complete guide to Instagram profits. Guys, what this is if we go back up here, look at this. Do you see how this download button is now available here? What we've done is we've delivered what we promised, okay? We promised to give them the 5 ways to Instagram profits. We did that. It's right here. But this button only shows up after they sit for 30 seconds. The idea is that during that 30 seconds, they're going to start to scroll down and start to read this, okay? And then they're going to think to themselves, man, I could get this book. I would really love to get this book. And this is where you can actually sell the book. So we're completing 2 tasks on one page. We're giving them the download that we promised to give them. That's something that we want to do. In marketing, you always want to be transparent, but you always want to be legit, right? You never want to say, hey, get this free report, and then you say, hey, you've got to buy this, or make them look at this page before they can get to it. You want to go on and get it, right? But we've built in this automatic, I guess, hidden button, if you will, okay, that will allow you to control how long you hide this particular button from people while you require them to read your sales letter. Now, is this sales letter that I've written the absolute best sales letter that could possibly be done? I do not believe so. I believe that you guys are going to need to write a nice little sales letter and recreate this page here for next week. Now, it doesn't mean that mine's not good, but as you can see, I mean, I even left some filler content in here for you on the bottom of this so that you could kind of come in and make this page your own, right? What I'm trying to teach you to do is, hey, here's the way that this should work, right? Here's the countdown timer, the button popping at a specific time. And of course, if you click this, then you would download the free report, right? So the idea is we make it so that if they click right here, they can download the free report, but they're going to start reading all of this first. And of course, the hope is that they're going to read so much of this, they're going to say, wow, okay, this makes sense. I actually want this book too. And then they'll purchase this book from you right here. This is a great way to make sales. A lot of people want to try to sell on the front end, okay? And meaning like no opt-ins. I don't like that idea because I like the fact that you are able to go in and build an email list, which I personally think is of massive value, okay? So when you're building your email list, there's a lot of value in that, and we want to continue to do that. That's the reason why every single business that we start, okay, starts off with one of these opt-in pages here to get you the email list, right? Because not all of these people are going to buy this book, okay? That's just the fact of the matter. But again, as we've talked about in the past, once somebody takes one step forward, they're more likely to try to complete the entire process. So if the process says, hey, thanks for opting in, you should really get this complete guide to book to profiting from Instagram. You know, we've given you five of the 27 ways to profit for free. But really, if you want to make the most money, you need to go ahead and buy this book. And the book's only, say, $5, right? Not a big deal. What we're really trying to do is qualify these buyers, okay, so that you can then reach out to them with this profit strategy so that you can reach out to them and say, hey, you've got the profit strategy. All you've got to have is the followers to implement it to. I can help you get those followers, and here's how. And that becomes your back-end service. Does that make sense to everybody? Just give me a yes if this business model makes sense in general, okay? And let me tell you something. I get hit up every single day on Instagram by people telling me they can make my Instagram grow, like every single day. And Instagram is a huge marketing tool. There was a guy that was in our Facebook group making some posts, which I have since removed. If you're in the Partner with Anthony program, you'll note that I sent a newsletter out a couple weeks ago and said I was testing a new traffic source. I said, hey, I got a new traffic source. I'm testing it. I spent $1,000 on it, or $2,000. I can't remember. I think I spent $1,000 on it, and I said, I'll let you know how it works. Well, it was actually somebody that hit me up on Instagram. I had no clue who he was. He hit me up on Instagram. He said, hey, I can get you some traffic. Would you like to buy some clicks? I said, sure. I bought him, I think 50 or 60 cents a click or a lead or something like that. I can't really remember. I've bought so much. But anyway, it didn't work out. It didn't make me any money. It was actually the worst traffic purchase I've ever made. But at the same time, okay, he sold me on Instagram. Like, that's where I got sold, was on Instagram. And every day people hit me up for Instagram, followers and things like that. So my point is what we're going to do is not just show you how to spam the world hitting up a bunch of random people, but once you create a buyer, you create that reciprocity. In other words, how many of you right now, if I said, hey guys, I'm going to sell you this product for $1,000, and this product is going to show you how to get followers and how to make money on Instagram. Give me a 1 in the chat box if you would buy it immediately. Like all I have to do is just tell you that, and you're just going to buy it. Just put a 1 in the chat box if you're going to buy it. Okay, tons and tons and tons of 1s coming in. Why is that happening? It's because we've got reciprocity. You have bought something from me. I have delivered something of value to you. I'm assuming that you believe that the value that I've given you far exceeds the amount of money that you've paid me for it. And so therefore, you feel like if I suggest something to you, it must be a good idea and it must be something you should do. That's the difference in cold, spammy, let me just message random people and try to sell them something, versus qualifying somebody. Get them to opt in, get them to spend a few dollars with you. Give them an awesome book for $5. This book costs $400, okay, for me to make. So give it to them for $5, okay? Now they've gotten 2 things from you for $5. That builds reciprocity. That builds like, wow, I got what I paid for plus some, right? So when you reach back out to them to tell them you can help them build their followers, now all of a sudden they want to buy from you because they know, like, and trust you. And that's what I'm trying to teach you guys how to do. I mean, if there's anybody that understands this model, it's me. I've been selling digital products and books for, I don't know, 15 years, 15 years, okay? I've sold 1 million books on television. I've sold it at seminars and events all over the whole world. And of course, I've sold a lot of digital products. And so I understand the mechanisms and how this works. And that's the reason why I love teaching this to you guys, because I'm legitimately teaching you what we do on a daily basis and how I think this through. So when I build this funnel for you, I'm thinking of new ideas for our business. I'm thinking of new ideas for us. And I'm just bringing you along for the ride and giving it to you completely free, right? So when it comes to this page, okay, right here, there are some things that you can do, all right, on the page. So let me just kind of pull this up for you. You can change how long it takes for this whole thing to pop up. It's very simple to do it. You literally just click on this button right here, okay? It's very simple. And so you click on your timer and you go over here to advanced animation and you change the timer. Well, actually, hold on. I don't know why it's showing 0. I didn't mean to do that. Right here, you click on the seconds, okay? So you can see this is 29 seconds, all right? And you can see right here, we've got these things that are showing once this timer hits 0. So we've created elements called the image and the button. And you can see that on expire, we show or hide an element. So basically, whatever you change this to, that's how long it's going to take for this button to pop up. So it's very, very easy for you to get this button to show up whenever you want. And you can test however you like, right? So if we change this countdown timer to, 37 seconds, okay? And we save this, what's going to happen is when I refresh this page, all right, and it might take it a little bit of time because obviously it's saving right now. So we'll give it a little bit of time here to get saved and actually publish, because it's, for whatever reason, when I save ClickFunnels stuff, it always takes a little bit of time on my computer anyway for it to actually show up. But now you can see I restarted, I refreshed, and now it's counting down from 37 seconds. And so it's going to take a full 37 seconds before those buttons show up, okay? So again, what we're doing here is we are timing the buy button or the download button to incentivize people to read the sales page. So what I want you guys to do for next week, okay, is I want you to build, I'm going to give you this page tonight completely free, by the way, okay? So this page, 100% yours, already, boom, built-in timing and everything. All of this, yours completely free tonight, you're going to get it. What I want you to do is I want you to build one of these pages out for next week, and I want to buy one from you, okay? Just like I have been buying pages from you for all along, because basically next week, I'm going to give you the book. Okay, so everything in yellow you don't have yet. I'm going to give you the book next week, okay? So you're going to get the book, basically this book right here. I'm still working on some tweaks to it. I'm going to give you this book next week. So you're going to get this book. All right, so if we were to just draw out like what you're going to get next week, okay, so next week, all right, I'm going to give you the book. Okay, so I'm going to give you the IG book. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you 3 pages, 3 opt-in pages from students. Okay, so I bought these 3 opt-in pages tonight. Okay, I bought this one, I bought this one, and I bought this one. Okay, I'm going to give you all 3 of these pages to, next week. So I've got to get those, get them into my account, and then you will get them completely free next week. Okay, so make sure that obviously that you are here to get those. Okay, but then I'm going to buy 1 to 3 sales and thank you pages for $200 each. So if you build me a really good sales and thank you page, I'll pay you up to $200 for it. Okay, up to $200, and then I'm going to give away $500 for group activity / posting, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. All right, so this is what's coming up next week. Now, I had given you a kind of a timeline, okay, of what we were going to do. Basically, this week I gave you the sales and thank you page. Okay, so next week I'm going to give you the book and the student sales pages. One thing I'm going to insert into here is auto responder messages. I'm probably going to add another week to this, to where down here, when you build your list, and you're going to have, basically you're going to have buyers and non-buyers, and we need to have emails that go out to both of those types of people. So I'm probably going to add another week to our training where I bring in the buyers and the non-buyers emails. I'll write them for you. I'll take your non-buyers and try to get them to buy the book. I'll take your buyers and try to get them to buy the service for you. That way, when you launch this, you basically have everything you need to launch the whole business, including the automated follow-ups. How many of you like that? Just say yes if you like that. Very good. I see lots and lots of people like that. Awesome. Well, this is a good thing. This is a very good thing. Good deal, good deal. I see lots of people saying yes, yes, yes. Awesome. So tonight, what are we going to do? What am I going to give you? How are you going to get it? And then what are we going to do moving forward? So first of all, I want to bring up something that is that I think is really important. Okay, and I certainly don't want to discourage anyone. Okay, but inside of our Facebook group, which this is our Facebook group right here. Okay, and what I want you to do is, we have a student resource center, which I'm going to share with you guys in just a second. Inside of our student resource center, I'm going to zoom in. You will see that we give away a $500 prize or cash prize every single week if you have made a post every day inside of our Facebook group. Okay. One thing that I want to caution you on is posting things that don't matter. Okay. We don't need to know what you had for lunch today. We don't need to know that today you took your kids to the ballpark and you didn't get to work. Okay, that's not what the group is for, and that doesn't really qualify as adding any value. What we want to know is, what did you work on in your business today? What questions do you have about your business today? What thoughts do you have that could help other people in these businesses? We're all building right now an Instagram business together. We all built a YouTube business together previously. We've built a solo ad business. We've built a 8-figure book funnel business. And for those of you that are new, you'll get all of those businesses tonight completely free, so don't worry, okay? But inside of this Success Connection Facebook group, I need for you to be posting, okay? I need for you to be posting stuff that matters, all right? I have no clue what that's for, but stuff that matters, stuff that's relevant, stuff that's going to help people, and stuff that's going to help you as well. If you see somebody that's struggling and they have a question in here, I want you to go in and I want you to answer the question, right? I want you to answer the question that people have. Like, I mean, one of the questions, like Mike C asked a question that said, and I had this saved. I haven't refreshed my page because Facebook will always bog down when I do this, but he said, what were some of the reasons in the past why you did not purchase online courses, and what made you purchase one of Anthony's? Well, why did he put that in there? It wasn't that he's trying to like fish for, for any, I guarantee you he's doing that because he's trying to find out, why are people not purchasing, right? Why are people not purchasing things? And then what would make somebody make a purchase? Because that's going to help him figure out how to sell stuff, right? I think that there's cool ideas that come from being involved in the group and paying attention to the questions that are asked in the group. Okay, leaving any kind of motivation. You know, when I started this a few years ago, this happened, but now I'm doing this. We have Shauna Ledford, who's literally redesigning the Student Resource Center for us, right? I mean, literally, Shauna is redesigning the student, which, by the way, Shauna, I would actually love to have that design. If you've got it saved, I would be happy to grab the shared funnel from you for that and do this. But I want you guys to look at this. Shauna literally redesigned the entire Success Connection Student Resource Center, okay? And I don't know if she's updated this because I loaded this early this morning and I haven't refreshed the page because, like I said, when I'm on here, it will mess things up. But I mean, look how nice this looks. This looks nicer than what I put together, that's for sure, okay? So look how awesome this looks. But why did she do this? She specifically said she did it because, and she said, I'm trying to learn ClickFunnels, so I decided to challenge myself, okay? You can read it right here for yourself. Challenge myself to organize the Success Connection student portal resources and information into a membership area format for nothing more than the experience. Here's my progress. Guys, that is what's going to make you successful. When you're going to sit down and do something for nothing more than the experience, for nothing more than being able to learn how it's done, okay? That's what's going to make you more successful. I promise you. So Shauna, if you have the shared funnels, reach out to Nick Lewis, or even Matt Klusman, but mainly Nick Lewis. He handles this stuff for me in the Facebook group. I'd love to take that, tweak it, and then possibly use that and redesign our Student Resources Center so that we can make it easier for people to find what they want. That's awesome, and I'm all for that. I mean, self-admittedly, I have just been adding to this and adding to this. What started off as something that we weren't really, like, I wasn't sure where it was going, and then it just kind of block by block added to it. So I certainly haven't spent a lot of time on the design, right? So I do think that's important. So let me give you guys a breakdown of how to get these free funnels. First of all, how many of you are new tonight and you want to get started with your Instagram business and you want me to give you all the Instagram funnel business for free? Just give me a big yes. All right, I see lots and lots and lots and lots of yeses coming in, which is awesome. I love that. I love to see that. That is great. So let's go through a few things. If you want to join our Partner with Anthony program, it's right here. Partner with Anthony is where you saw earlier I said some people were making money. They had posted those partner notifications. That's coming mainly from our Partner with Anthony program. It's very inexpensive. If you're new to our company, new to my training, and you would like to check it out, you can click this link right here inside of this student resources page, which I'll give you the link and the password for this page in just a minute. But you can go here and do that, okay? So you can check that out. I highly suggest doing it. If you have not become a member or Partner with Anthony, I have no clue what in the world you're waiting for. It's $7. And we just spent about $11,000 on some programming to help you guys segment your buyers list. So it's pretty phenomenal. Number 2 is join our Facebook group. And then once you join our Facebook group, become an active member of our Facebook group and make relevant posts, as I said. One thing that you want to do if you are a member of the Facebook group to make sure you don't miss out is go right here to notifications, click on it, and click on all posts in the group. When you click on all posts in the group, it will notify you on each time somebody makes a post. I have multiple Facebook accounts. I only use this one. This is like I don't really use this Facebook account. It's just where my Facebook ads run. That's why it's open. But on my main one, which is the one you guys usually see me posting on, I have it set up for all posts. That's how I catch some of the stuff that's happening in the Facebook group on a daily basis, right? This one became like just people just spammed me on here. So I don't really use this for anything more than Facebook ads. But anyway, you click on notifications and click on all posts. And when you do that, it'll make sure that you get notified anytime somebody makes a post in the Facebook group. Again, that's the reason why the posts need to be relevant and they need to make sense, okay? Obviously, I've got a book on Amazon. If you're brand new and you haven't left me a review on it and you happen to have the book, it would be epic if you would. It's called The Hidden Millionaire. Over 1 million people worldwide have the book, and if you're one of them, I would love a review on Amazon. Not because I'm selling more books on Amazon, but just simply because it's awesome to have some actual reviews for your book. I mean, I've sold 1 million, but I didn't sell them on Amazon, so I don't have that many reviews. Lastly, the Facebook alerts. If you do not subscribe to this by July 31st, you will not be able to do it. Facebook is making some changes to the way that they do their Facebook messaging. And so if you have not subscribed to this and you are not getting my Facebook alert messages, you need to do it. That means when you're with Partner with Anthony, I send you an alert when I've sent out our newsletter. When we have new giveaways, launch new businesses, all of that goes out through Facebook alerts. And I highly suggest that you take 2 seconds to subscribe to this. You have to click the button and then I'll message you. My bot will message you on Facebook and you just type yes or click yes or something, and that will get you subscribed, okay? So you must do this before July 31st or else they will not. Basically, there's a lot of changes happening. So make sure that you get in there beforehand. Lastly is all the funnels. I'm sure you guys have noticed, most of you already know this, but if you're new, the funnels are all done inside of ClickFunnels. In order for you to get these funnels for free, like in order for you to get this page and this page and this page and this page tonight, the sales page, you've got to have ClickFunnels, okay? This is not a bait and switch. This is not a quick trick. This is just simply how I provide to you the resources that we build or that we buy from our students. You can click this link right here. You can get a free trial to ClickFunnels, 2 full weeks. For the next 2 weeks, you can build and launch your Instagram business, and then and only then do you have to actually pay for ClickFunnels, right? Best decision I ever made was teaching people how to do ClickFunnels and giving away the funnels, because it truly does make you more successful. So if you've been on the webinar and you haven't gotten ClickFunnels and you keep making excuses for why you haven't done it, I would suggest to stop making excuses and start making progress. That's the only way that we're really going to be successful in anything that we do, is if we make progress each and every day, each and every week, each and every moment, right? So I want you to get ClickFunnels, because once you get ClickFunnels, you can download any of these businesses. Now, for those of you that are new, you'll see funnels 1 through 3, 4 through 7, 8 through 11, all of these different things. Then you'll start to see businesses, the 8-figure funnel formula. All of these download links let you download all of the assets for that business. So this is an entire business here, and these are all the assets for it. And then here's another business, okay, Inboxer Academy. This is that entire business and all the assets for that business. Then here's the 7-figure email strategies, okay? Here's all of the assets for that business. And then you get down here to your YouTube business, which you guys saw Abby did $350 in 1 day with it. Here are all the assets for that business. Again, completely free. We're not charging you for any of this, okay? As long as you click these download buttons, you can get access to it. And then here's your Instagram Profits business. You can now click this download button right here to get your 3 opt-in pages plus the brand new student opt-in pages that we bought, okay, and we released today. Remember, next week you will get this one, and this one, okay? But this week you're getting the ones I bought last week. You can download that free report, which is the free report you're giving away. And now the thank you and sales page download button should work. I have not uploaded or updated this page or refreshed this page, but Nick is making this download now button live right now. And so now the download now button will work for the thank you and sales page. So all you got to do is open up ClickFunnels, be in your ClickFunnels account, just like this, like I am. And once you're in your ClickFunnels account, you go here, you click the download button. It will instantly put this funnel into your account completely free, cost you nothing, and you'll have the ability to go in and make copies of it, edit it, change it, and make it your own. So we're building out your Instagram profits business. You can still get your YouTube business. You can still get your Partner with Anthony business. You can still get your 7-figure email strategies, your Inboxer Academy, your 8-figure funnel formula, and every other business in here completely free tonight. Oh, it's a lot of businesses. The download buttons will only work until midnight tonight. So it is very important that you understand that tonight, these download buttons will not work after midnight tonight. So you need to take an abundance of action now. What that means is, and I say abundance because, well, we need to get everything. The first thing you need to do is get your ClickFunnels trial, okay? It's completely free. I don't even think they ask for your credit card during the free trial. I don't know, it's been many years since I've done that. But you'll need to get your ClickFunnels account and get it now, okay? The second thing you'll want to do is once you get ClickFunnels, go through here and download all of these funnels, okay? Download all these funnels, because at the very least, go down here and get your YouTube business and your Instagram profits business, right? Come down here and get your student opt-in pages that we just uploaded for you and the sales page for tonight. Because once you download this sales page, the way that you can win, okay, next week win, or not really necessarily win, but the way that I can purchase some of these from you, okay, which we talked about as this is part of what's happening next week, that I'm gonna buy these pages. You've got to build the sales page. It's got to look good. It's got to be functional. It's got to be something that I think will help everybody. And then I'll buy it from you next week. The way I'm going to find it is you're going to post it in our Facebook group. So that means you got to be a member of our Facebook group, and you've got to post it in our Facebook group. And if you post it in our Facebook group, I'll see it, I'll review it, and I'll possibly purchase it and give it to everybody. This is just me spending money to inspire you, to educate you, to help you, but then also to help everybody else. How many of you feel good about that? Just maybe a yes? All right, so that's a lot of stuff going on, right? So a whole lot of stuff. Man, how many of you enjoyed tonight's Success Connection? Just say yes. All right. Very, very good. Very, very good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. All I want you to do right now is get ready to write down the password and the link to that page. Because to get to this page, you need a password and you need a link. And so I'm going to give you that password and that link right now. All right. So I think that is very important because it is obviously the only way for you to get there. So this is the link to that page. Oh, sorry, not that one. Double click the wrong thing. All right, it's go.dsc.com/funnel, okay? So go.dsc.com/funnel. That is the page that you will, that's the website address to get to our student resources page. The password to get into that page tonight, okay? So I'm gonna give you that password, then I'm gonna announce a $500 winner. By the way, Facebook's Insights would not load for me today to see who our most active poster was. I told you I was going to use the most active posted list in the group. The Facebook Insights were down for a good part of the day for groups, and I was unable to pull that. So I had Nick go in and randomly select someone that he had seen posted, every day since then. And so we randomly selected somebody, but next week we will try to grab the Insights. They were doing some updates on them, so I'm assuming that they'll be just fine by next week, to where it will be the most active poster. So it'll be based on your activity. So if you're posting, you're commenting, you're helping people, you're going to have a chance, obviously, to win some of that 500. I said I was going to give it out to like the top 5 people, but again, the Facebook Insights would not load, and so I'm assuming they're doing some updates. Should be just fine by next week. So we'll announce a randomly selected winner here in just a second. So to get your new pages tonight, okay, and have everything that you need, you go to go.dsc.com/funnel and you type in the password, which tonight is just simply build, because we want to build our business, right? And in order to build our business, we must have all of the assets. We must go in here, we must get the links, we must build the actual business, okay? So the password is build. So this is your link, this is your password, and tonight's $500 winner, as per Nick, is James Patterson. James Patterson, congratulations on winning $500 for being active in the Facebook group. Thank you so much. Whew. How many of you feel like you won anyway just because you were on tonight's webinar? Just give me a big yes. I know I told you I felt bad, and I know I have a little bit more energy. I definitely still don't feel great, but I get excited when I talk about this stuff because I'm excited about the success that you can have, right? I really am. And if you're excited about the opportunity to be successful at this, here's what I want you to do for me tonight. I want you to go to our Facebook group, which, look, you can get there by when you go to this link that I've given you. Boom, there's a link to our Facebook group right here. Go to our Facebook group and say, I'm excited about making money. I want to see you post in the Facebook group, I am excited about making money. I want to see every single person on this webinar do that, okay? Every single person should be doing it. And what I'm going to do is I'll probably hop on there and randomly select some people and give away some cash in the Facebook group. If you go in and you post, I am excited about making money. I am excited about making money. I know that might sound like spamming the Facebook group, but here's the thing. If you're excited about making money and 500 or 700 or 800 or 900 other people go in there and post that, we're going to reach the other 14,000 people in the group that might have lost their way. They might not be paying as much attention. They're going to see it on their newsfeed and they're going to say, wait a minute, what's going on? And maybe that'll help them re-engage, right? Maybe it'll help them get on these webinars or at least follow the replays or something and be members in the group and active members in the group. And that's what we really want to do, is help people by inspiring them, right? When you see those testimonials like the ones I posted for you tonight, I mean, you're just like, wow, right? You're wowed. And so am I. I'm wowed at how successful people can be. And I want that for every single person here, and I want that for you especially. So please, please do it. Listen, have a great weekend, a safe weekend, and a fun weekend. I look forward to seeing you all next week here on the Success Connection. Like I always say, do a little bit of something this week that other people, or this weekend, that other people are not doing, and you'll be ahead of the game come Monday morning. And that's really the key, is staying ahead of your competition, right? I look forward to seeing you all next week. I'm going to be giving you the book. I'm going to be giving you the 3 student opt-in pages that I bought tonight. I'm going to be buying more student sales pages and giving away another $500 as we continue to build out your Instagram profits business. It's awesome. It's happening all live on the Success Connection. I want to make sure that you're here. So again, go to the Facebook group. Tell everybody that you're excited about making money. Make sure that you click these links. Get Partner with Anthony if you don't have it. And of course, if you do not have ClickFunnels, make sure you have ClickFunnels tonight and you get all of your funnels downloaded before midnight tonight so that you do not get left behind or miss out on the opportunity. With that said, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I promise next week my webcam will be back on, but I have not felt good and I look like crap, and I'm not going to lie. So I feel like if you're looking at me like, why does he look like he's sick? You might not be paying attention. So I wanted to make sure you were fully focused on what we were teaching, and hopefully all of you have been just that, focused, excited, and engaged. I'll see you all next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.